Hi, I'm Meridith Elliott Powell, and welcome. Welcome to the part of this conference where we are going to dive in and learn the strategies you need to master the virtual sale. Actually, it's bigger than that. We're here to get you ready for what I think is the most exciting part of Together 2021. Preparing you for your virtual sales pitch. That's right. You are going to be an active participant in this conference, not only learning how to sell better virtually, but you are going to get a chance to show off your newfound skills, compete with your fellow sales experts, and one lucky team is going to pull off the win. But the truth is, you are all going to be winners. I know, but it's true. Everyone does get a trophy because you are going to walk away from this session with everything you need to know to collaborate, connect, and conquer the virtual sale. The skills we cover today will help you answer your most challenging questions around selling in a virtual world and provide you with a strategy that builds your confidence, engages your clients, and leaves your competition in the dust. Are you ready? Let's get started. Now, whoever thought a virus could so drastically disrupt the marketplace? Businesses have shut down. Social distancing has become the norm. And this has us all wondering when, if ever, things are going to return to normal. And what is normal even supposed to look like now? It is enough to make you believe that success is not possible, that there are too many obstacles, challenges, and roadblocks in the way. But nothing could be further from the truth. There is so much opportunity in today's marketplace. If you understand the shifts, know where to focus, and have the strategies you need to ensure you understand how to turn all of this uncertainty to your competitive advantage. And when we finish this presentation, you will have what it takes, your personal strategy for selling successfully in today's virtual world. Let's face it, connecting, collaborating, and conquering in this marketplace, well, it's different. It requires a new focus and an innovative approach to sales. To serve your clients, to meet your goals, you must adapt, and then you've got to master the skills to effectively build relationships, engage your customers, and position yourself as the market authority. Now, as if that is not challenging enough, you must now do all of that and do it virtually, without the benefit of being there, connecting directly with your clients, and using the traditional sales skills that have worked so effectively in the past. BC, before COVID. It's tough, right? But you are up to the challenge. You got this. But before we create your powerful, impactful, and results-getting virtual sales pitch, you need to put down the distractions, listen carefully, and take a few notes, because you are not going to want to miss a minute. This is critical information that you won't find compiled anywhere else, and it is designed specifically for you and DTCC, ensuring you know what it takes to instill confidence, break through barriers, and deliver a power-packed virtual sales presentation. Now, to pull off the perfect virtual sales pitch, you need a strategy, 4 dynamic steps that create your customized plan for effective virtual selling. And these steps need to be implemented in order, one coming right on the heels of the other, because when done in order, these steps have a compounding effect that ensures you have a rock-solid foundation that establishes your credibility, the solutions that make you relevant, and the skills to get the deal to close. Now, what could be better than that? All right. Let's build your strategy and give you the edge you need to turn all of this uncertainty to your competitive advantage. We've got to begin with mindset. See, even the best sales training won't make a difference if you don't have your head right when it comes to virtual sales. If you don't believe in yourself, your product, and your virtual sales process, then believe me, your client never will. This is what separates top performing salespeople from the rest. When you sell, you need to be speaking from your heart, not your head. Your clients are responding to the passion and confidence radiating from you. The most important sale you ever have to make is to yourself. The stronger your mindset, the stronger your confidence, the more powerful your energy will be. And the result will be an infectious energy that will attract, influence, and engage your customers. Believe me, it all begins with mindset. So how do you strengthen yours? Well, it's simple, really. You have to know your why. Be clear on what drives you and what motivates you. See, chances are you know what you sell, and you know how you sell it, but do you know why you sell it? Your customers, especially in a virtual world, they are not buying what you sell. They are really buying why you sell it. According to a Harvard study, 95% of client buying decisions, they're emotional. They're making them based off their own emotions and the emotions they are picking up on how you feel about your product and service. Let me give you an example. Which approach feels more engaging to you? At DTCC, what you sell is an unmatched suite of services that provide maximum client value, deep market insights, and superior risk management across market segments globally. Wow, sounds good, right? Pretty impressive. But now let's look at why you sell it. Why you do it is to make a positive difference and a positive impact on the lives of your clients and to be true drivers and innovators in the industry. See the difference? Which one gets you excited? Which one ignites your passion? Listen, I got to do this too in my own business. Let's look at what I do. What I sell are business growth strategies, services such as keynote speaking, strategic sales plans, coaching services, and succession plans. Sounds good. Customers need those. But now let's look at why I sell those. See, I'm on a mission to help my clients flip the script on uncertainty. I want to help them see uncertainty as something that propels growth rather than something that prevents it. Your why motivates you and drives you at a much deeper level, and it's what your clients emotionally connect and engage with. So now it's your turn. As you get ready for your virtual sales pitch, start with your why. What's driving you? What's motivating you to sell this product? What difference do you believe it will make for your clients? Start there. Your why determines your mindset, and your mindset is your solid foundation for a virtual sales pitch. With your foundation set, you are ready for step 2 in your strategy. Collaborating, pulling together the basic resources, tools, and team members you need to deliver a flawless presentation. I don't have to tell you selling virtually is different. Remember selling in person? You more or less had a captive audience. You still needed to be engaging, but your client was kind of forced to pay attention. But with virtual sales presentations, you're competing. There are so many distractions. Short attention spans, increased home and work-life distractions, and conflicting priorities. So you gotta be on your game. You gotta look good, you gotta sound good, you gotta be engaging and relevant. Now let's break it down. Looking and sounding good. It matters. It is the first impression you make in the sales call. And if you get it right, you immediately differentiate yourself from your competitors. You instill confidence with clients, and you quickly establish authority and credibility. Yes, looking and sounding good, it's that powerful. Before you even think about doing a virtual presentation or a sales call, you need good lighting, great sound, a focused camera, and the right background. Believe me, nothing is worse than a sales professional you can't hear or one with their cat running around in the background. Look around you right now. How's your camera? What's on your back wall? Is your desk clean? How clearly can you hear me? And when is the last time you updated your microphone? You need to work with your team members and do a few run-throughs, checking how you look on the screen, checking to see if your eyes are focused on the camera. Is it better to sit or stand? And how engaging and dynamic are you? When you have the right scene, you have broken through the first wall with your client, and you have, in under 1 minute, established trust and credibility. With the confidence you have from a strong mindset and the right virtual setup, you have quickly and easily built confidence, trust, and likability. And now you are ready for the sale. You can go into your pitch with energy and confidence. So now it's your turn. As you prepare for your virtual sales presentation, work with your team to set the right environment. Decide on your background, test your lighting and sound, and by all means, practice, practice, practice. You know, one of the few things that selling in a virtual world has in common with selling in a traditional one is connecting. Sales, whether virtual or traditional, it is always about relationships. And your first step, if you want to connect, is to be prepared. Whether you are meeting with an existing client or a new one, never assume you know your existing client so well that you don't have to prepare. See, clients are deciding in the first few moments of your call or sales pitch if it's worth their time. And if you don't appear to have knowledge, answers, and solutions that can help them, they'll tune out. Before you ever start the sales call or begin your sales pitch, you need to have a strong answer to this question. Why should this client give me their time? What value will they gain? You need to know where things stand for your client right now in today's environment. Remember who your client was before COVID, the challenges they faced, the opportunities they had, the rules and regulations they were navigating. It is all different now. And you need to go into that sales presentation having researched what their world looks like now. Preparing is the first step in connecting. The second is engaging the client. In a face-to-face setting, it happens fairly organically, right? You ask about the picture of their children on their desk or mention the golfing trophy they have hanging on the wall. But in a virtual setting, you have to be deliberate about it. Create the time and space for personal discussion and connection. Let's look at this two ways. Connecting with existing clients and establishing new relationships. In other words, getting prospects to give you their time and attention. Let's start with the low-hanging fruit, existing relationships. Your existing clients, you need to understand they need you now more than ever. And reaching out and connecting with them should be your primary strategy in finding new business. Why? Because in uncertain times, sales growth happens from the inside out. The better you take care of your existing customers, the more loyal they will be, and the more opportunity you will have to learn what you need to know to be relevant in the marketplace. With existing clients, you need to ask questions like, tell me what's going on in your business. How have things changed? What impact is this having on your customers, your employees, your industry? We have found from talking to others in your industry that the biggest challenges are X, Y, and Z. What has your experience been? What opportunities do you see going forward? Then I want you to listen. Really listen. See, just listening sends a strong message to your existing clients that this relationship, this virtual sales call, is more about them than you. And talk about differentiating yourself in the marketplace. And if you listen, really listen, your existing clients will tell you how their world has changed, what challenges they're facing, what solutions they need. And this will be the biggest gift you will ever receive, because the answers to those questions will tell you how your products and services need to change to be more relevant in the marketplace. And being highly relevant is how you attract new business. Get in the door with prospects. See, it is a myth in this uncertain marketplace that you can't get in the door with prospects or that prospects don't want to buy. It is a fact that prospects won't give their time or their money to any sales professional who is not relevant. Clients are not looking for sales professionals. They are looking for experts, someone who can solve their problems. Relevancy is what will keep your existing customers loyal, and it is what will open the door for new opportunities. And speaking of new opportunities, the changes in today's marketplace have taken away the traditional prospecting tools, such as trade shows, networking events, golf tournaments, and so on. So for now, your most powerful prospecting tool is your reputation and brand building. It is the only way you're going to get in the door with new opportunities. Think about this. As you sit here in this meeting right now, your top prospects, your best customers, are online Googling for information. Tonight, they will talk with colleagues and friends and ask them who they are working with and which products they are using. And if your name is not coming up, if DTCC is not being talked about, then by the time you knock on the proverbial sales door, you are already behind in the sales process. If you want prospects to talk with you, then you need to realize they need to have heard of you and about you. What you learned by asking questions of your current clients, you can actually use that information to create articles, shoot videos, and enhance your social media following with relevant information that will further build and establish your reputation in the marketplace. So now it's your turn. As you design your virtual sales pitch, ask yourselves and your team, how have we prepared? Do we understand our client's current situation? And how will we position ourselves as subject matter experts? And are we relevant? So here we are at our last and final step, conquering what you need to take your virtual sales strategy over the edge. Taking everything you've learned so far and adding these last pieces so you actually land the deal. Your virtual sales presentation needs to be a true customer experience, well-crafted, well put together, and well thought out, so it comes off flawlessly and truly differentiates you from your competition. So right off the bat, you need to engage your audience. Just like you would in a traditional sales presentation, don't lead with your presentation. Get your audience involved. This is where your research comes in. Doing your homework will have paid off. Ask questions based on what you learned about your audience and their company. Your audience will buy from you because you understand them, not because they understand you. Did you catch that? Your audience will buy from you because you understand them, not because they understand you. Next, keep it simple. Your slide deck is a support tool, not your presentation. Use it to show statistics or a relevant graphic. You do the talking and you rely on the art of storytelling that you learned last year from the book Sell with Story by Paul Smith. Clients connect with story so much more than a PowerPoint presentation. They are more interested in how you present than what you present. Ask a lot of questions during your presentation to keep the dialogue going and your audience engaged, and use social proof, case studies, and testimonials that give your audience examples and a deeper understanding of what value your product can make for them. Then make sure to solve the right problems. Remember, you are selling a solution to their problem. You're not selling a product. So position it that way in your presentation. Design your presentation so that it consistently addresses their biggest challenges and then uses your product to solve them. And last but not least, control the close. Realize that the chances that you are going to land the deal right at the end of the presentation, they're slim. One great sales presentation does not a closed deal make. So what are your next steps? How will you plant the seeds? How will you take charge? Set the next meeting before you finish the presentation. Offer to share your slide deck and make it the first in a series of value-add email follow-ups. Send additional resources that add additional insights and questions. Just always remember, the sale happens in the follow-up. The stronger your follow-up strategy, the stronger the likelihood you will land the deal. Wow. So there you have it, your 4-step strategy to master the perfect sales pitch. You are ready to get started on putting together your killer sales presentation. As you start to work with your team, use this roadmap, your strategy for success. Setting your mindset, determine your why, and use it to ignite your energy and your passion. Collaborating, making your first minute count, setting the right scene will ensure you instantly establish trust and credibility. How you look, how you sound, it matters. Connecting. Do your homework, be prepared, ensure you're relevant, and build your brand and position yourself as an expert. And lastly, conquering. During your sales pitch, engage your audience. Keep it simple. Solve the right problem, and by all means, follow up. Look, I get it. Selling in a virtual world, it is not easy. Everyone is looking for the magic bullet or wondering if their strategy changes depending on who you are selling to, senior executives or middle managers. But the truth is, it doesn't really. At the end of the day, no matter who you are selling to, what position they hold, or how you are selling to them, in person or virtual, people are people, and buying is always emotional. If you focus on these 4 steps, mindset, collaborating, connecting, and conquering, you will be well positioned to not only win this contest, but turn all of this uncertainty to your competitive advantage. I'm Meridith Elliott Powell, and good luck.